All right, that was a good PTB, wasn't it, man?
What about Nemesis?
I'm still gonna do that, of course. But she's pretty cool, right? She's pretty strong. I like her. Do you like her?
Nemesis is better.
Just remember, we need to step out from that as well. It can't be all just about whatever this is. All right. Okay. All right. Come on. What's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another Deadby. Hope everyone's having a great day. If you're going to say it, say it.
All right.
All right. Today we're going to scour the forums yet again, fresh off the eve of the PTB of Chapter 22, the Crow Lady, as she's known by the community, and the other dude, that Vasquez guy, otherwise known as MrGimms. And yeah, we're going to scour the forums and hopefully we can find something funny. Got plenty of community submissions in our Discord. Remember that you guys can submit your own Deadby submissions by joining our Discord, link in the description below, and you can submit them in the Deadby folder. Anyway, guys, let's go through it. Let's find something funny. And remember, as always, better together.
I love you, mister.
All right, not this episode, mate. Leave your entries in the forums below, and I'll read your opinions in the next episode of Deadby. All right, let's get into it. How to play average killer games and not a lot of sweaty games as a killer. That's interesting and informative. My way of playing average killer games a lot rather than sweaty games all the time is don't run gen defense at all unless you feel like it. But if you don't run gen defense, your MMR will stay pretty average and you won't be up to the high MMR slot a lot. You'll get sweaty games from time to time, but lose a couple and you'll be right. That's my opinion anyway from me playing. That's nice advice. I mean, obviously, if you don't run gen defense perks and you just worry about the game, I think there's something to be said about playing the game like that. I think that's really good, and if you can handle that, I think that's really good advice. I don't know if I could do it, honestly, but it's definitely a way you could test playing the game if you don't want to stress out. So it's not too bad. I think it's pretty good, actually. But if I didn't run 4 slowdowns every game, I might not be able to complain that I'm a high MMR and have to run 4 slowdowns every game. Yeah, he's saying he's just trying to chill, though. I don't think you understand, though. I don't know. Base kit, DS, BT, and Unbreakable. Oh, what? Is this like Sluzzy the Second?
Preposterous.
All right. Okay.
Eliminate him immediately.
Well, you got to read it first. That's the thing. You got to give me a chance to read it for the people.
That's a perk, MrGimms.
Right. Okay. Would it be too OP? If you have to ask the question, usually yes. Would it be too OP to buff? Too OP buff if Decisive Strike, Borrowed Time, and Unbreakable would be base kick. What do you think? Would this eliminate tunneling and slugging? Wow. What would be the new meta if these perks would be base kit? You give 3 perks for free. How it won't be OP without any downside. Yeah. Sluzzy version 2.0. Bad enough now as perks, but as base kit it would simply be a nightmare because it frees up 3 perk slots for even more second champ perks or gen speed perks or exhaustion perks, etc, etc. Yeah, it would be absolutely disgustingly terrifying, Fog Donkey. And I can't believe that you're even putting that to people on the forums, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, that would just be, it wouldn't even be GG easy mode. It would be so boring, I think, for avid survival lovers that do want to enjoy the game with a challenge. It would just be so boring. So yeah, my answer is no for that one. I mean, obviously, right? DBD is becoming more and more killer-sided every day.
X gonna give it to you.
All right, chill out, Christ.
X gonna give it to you.
Sorry, guys. DBD is becoming more and more killer-sided every day. Of course it is. Every patch brings the killer with little to no counterplay. What was the last killer? Pinhead? Oh shit, yeah, that's pretty RNG. Well, you get it. Jesus Christ. Every patch brings a killer with little to no counterplay. The new killer is even stronger Doctor, where nobody but a few elite teams can possibly survive against her. I don't know what doctor's got to do with it? I mean, you disable power. Fucking stop making sense, Sluzzy. A gameplay mechanic needs to be called killer-sided mechanics instead of being fair. The hatch mechanic is now designed strictly for killers alongside endgame collapse. Maps becoming more and more killer-sided. Don't know what he means with that. That's ridiculous. In my recent matches, all iridescent survivors with an Ash level killer is winning. Yes, so just remember again, Sluzzy, that I have to remind you this, that grades mean nothing. Grades mean absolutely nothing. The MMR in the background is what's actually taking effect, is the important score, the one that behavior is hidden from you. The grades represent how much they've played this season. That's pretty much all you can get from that. When are we going to start getting patches that address the imbalances and bring the power of killers down a few notches? What, down to fucking M1ing a survivor every 30 minutes? Because that's pretty much where you want the game, by the way, Sluzzy. Sluzzy's threads are what keep me here, to be honest. Yeah! Yeah!
Stop laughing at him, MrGimms.
Come on, he's funny. He's funny. Can you stop slapping me in the face, please?
But I love you, MrGimms.
He's funny. Yes, yes, yes. We all know by now. Everything is killer-sided. 20 things get nerfed for survivors for each patch. Survivors never get anything good or useful. And if they do, it instantly gets nerfed because of crying killers, mains, etc., etc. Anyway, how's your day, Sluzzy? All good, I hope. Just push through the bullshit and talk to him like a normal person. I love it. Sluzzy making their way to the forums to call the killers OP except one. Yeah, he doesn't really say anything about the nurse, does he? That's interesting, isn't it? Can't think of any time he's ever mentioned the nurse, if I'm honest. I can't with this post. I can. It's hilarious. Well done, Sluzzy. And one more for him because I thought it was funny and it was linked in by the community. When a key's getting a buff. When a key's getting a buff. By the way, just nerfed. Fresh off a nerf, he wants a buff already. There is no question this is the worst item in the entire game right now. But that's... Yes, they still do something, but I think that behavior, it's up to behavior to make them do something else, make them do something interesting, you know what I mean? Like, they are pretty useless now, I get it, but Moris are useless too. It's just an animation now. That's all it is. If anyone on the forum is perfectly honest, they will rightfully answer, and they have seen anyone successfully use a key to escape since the were nerfed into uselessness. Yeah, I do agree. Fucking hell, what is with the agreeing with Sluzzy? Yeah, they're useless. I do agree with you. They're rendered useless. They're not useless, but like they're pretty much so situational now. It's not even funny. As a solo player, if you bring in a key, you have a really good chance to get out now. But the hatch mechanics and the keys have changed to make it fair, I think. It's the Mori as well. Moris as well. It's no longer one hook Mori. It's two hook, you're dead anyway, then Mori. They're both terrible changes in my opinion, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Keys changes are alright. Yeah, fuck it, it needed it. Yeah. At least the Mori grants killer a cool animation and ability to completely avoid decisive strike. No one cares about the decisive strike part. I can't say... Oh, God, Sluzzy. God, you're an idiot. With keys, there is no benefit to using them at all. Well, yes, there is. Killer closes hatch. You go up to the hatch, open it with a key. Yes, it's 2 seconds to open it, but you can do it when he's away from it. The killer's never going to expect... He's not going to expect all the time that you have a key. So saying it's completely useless is wrong in that situation. Either give everyone BP compensation for keys and delete them, or buff them that they would... I do think they need to think about a better idea about keys, but maybe give them other buffs like Ura readings and stuff like that, like they have done with keys, but just maybe separate broken keys and keys. I don't know. I'm not doing behavior's job for them, for fuck's sakes. Keys literally just got nerfed. Wow. They did literally just get nerfed. Why would they buff them again? I don't know, because they'll listen to Sluzzy. I wouldn't mind if keys got a buff and their actual primary mechanic, the Ura reading, channeling. It'd be nice to see them Yeah, exactly. Just change them and make them more interesting, for fuck's sakes. Like, behavior, man. Why does it take so long to change an item, honestly? Because they are useless now. They are useless. You're useless, Sluzzy.
Join us, MrGimms.
Alright, okay. He's funny, though. Moving on. Boons can be nerfed when NOED is nerfed. NOED needs a nerf? Christ. Boon's nerf. No, fucking God. To this day, a broken and cheap perk that turns a 1k into an easy 3-4k with no downsides that simple. Cry me a river, mate. It's not impossible for 4 survivors to finish 5 totems, though. Do bones. Do bones. You keep talking about we get freebies and it's really hard and stuff. Stop powering through gens, take 5 seconds out of your busy day of a game, and fucking do a bone. NOED is easily counterable even before the last gen even pops. Boon are just replenishable all the time, and on certain maps, very unfair. Bad argument. Come back when you don't not only play. Come back when you know you don't only play Survivor. Thanks. Yes, 100%. You can just tell I'm a mile away, can't you? Do bones, and there's so much. It's so much better for you and your team, and you always counter the idea, like you always counter the possibility that you can get NOED'd. Like just do the secondary objective. You know what I mean? You guys have plenty of time. Delete Trickster. Wow. Poor Trickster. But honestly, was he worth it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Gotta ask yourself. Buff Trickster. I think he needs to be changed to be more interesting, if I'm honest. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Poor guy. Spirit maids are setting their sound at 100 to hear you breathe while being in a...
I always listen for breathing.
Yeah, any killer can do that. Yeah, any killer can do that, by the way. Turn their sound up. It's not an exploit. It just happened to me yesterday, and the killer had no add-on. No add-ons for killer. Instinct perks to track me. I was getting chased and was walking away, and she knew where I was because she could hear Claire breathe. Do other spirit mains also do this and shake their head every time when someone gets downed? Are you actually... Is this a joke? Okay, I'm not alone. All right. Question marks. It's possible to use breathing to track as any killer. Spirit just benefits from it the most. Dude, turning up the volume is what would... Like, I've got a really good HyperX headset. I've got a really good HyperX headset, and the sound's awesome on it. Directional sound's awesome on it. That's just plain killer good. I can't believe this is real. You can't hear anything with the new chase music. Footsteps are barely audible. Imagine trying to hear breathing. Yeah, it gets really hard with Spirit now with the music. I fucking love the music, but I wish in general that the killer chase music was just slightly down. I'm not asking for it to be all the way down. Like, have you guys ever played Plague, and when you get her, like, you know, red vomit? Like, dude, she's so loud. Shut the fuck up. And just vomit on people. Just delete leather noob. Oh yes, a camp. God, talk about Michaela. She's fucking loud, man. Look at that. That's just Bubba being a gem. That's what that is. That's just Bubba being a gem. Oh, what's that on? Ancient Mesopotamia. We'll be watching that tonight. Yeah, that's just Bubba doing his job, isn't it? Like... What's the problem here? This was my first hook, by the way. At 4 gens! Oh my god, it's unbelievable. You must have enraged the Bubba.
Bubba needed to camp, MrGimms.
Okay, well, there's only 1 gen. I think you need to get a grip. Well, anyway, guys, that's going to do us today on Deadby. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you do. I hope you had a laugh. And yeah, I hope you had a laugh. And also, don't forget that you can submit your own Deadby forums as well on my Discord. And also, consider following me on Twitch. We stream over there Monday to Friday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. All the links are in the description. And I hope you guys have an awesome day, awesome weekend. Sorry the Deadby was 1 day late again. Yeah, I've just been overworked and just having to deal with other things as well. But anyway, guys, have a great night. Enjoy your night, and I'll see you on Monday, tomorrow night. Have a good one.